I know it doesn't make any sense in like, but well, let's put it this way. He could have had this one medevac drop where he was, and he may have lost his orbital command and have to move his army. But now that he placed it back into a position that's closer to defend and is able to, get mining from it, it's a little bit more optimal. And he's
the drop flies over these missile turrets.
And it just goes down. It completely goes down. Only one Marine gets out, and
that's a huge mistake right there.
Yeah, and right now he's just going to unload those Marines and finally going to be able to take out that one Marine. So right now it's just not in his favor for drops. I don't believe that Changalishis should be dropping anymore. I think maybe you should be doing a little bit more of a harder push. But all these SCVs in this base are not doing anything. Oh, man, they really need to start working. This is not Labor Day, folks. That was last week.
Yeah, he did mine out his main now. So he's only on 2 bases to Dwango's 3 here. And that's actually really bad now. I mean, he's lost so much just trying to be aggressive but like not committing to it, just sending a couple Marines and medevacs here and there willy-nilly, and like he's really not very organized with these drops this game. I mean, I think he got overconfident with it because it won him the last game. But the issue is, I mean, obviously, like from the get-go, from the very beginning of this game, Dwango was prepared for the drops. And at that point, maybe it's time to reconsider and maybe do some sort of frontal attack and then pick up and drop somewhere else, so to force multitasking, but not just do pure drops, because it's just too easy for Dwango to defend these.
I agree. I just don't understand though, like why, right now it just seems that Changalishis is in the lead, especially with the food count, and now he's going to be taking his 4th expansion. Dwango is going to be starting to get a little bit behind here, and right now, Changalishis is just going to be maxing out to a 200 army. It's interesting enough, I don't see a lot of upgrades. I mean, I do see the upgrades on the tanks that are +2, and his bio is pretty much at 1-1 right now, whereas, Dwango is at 1 on his tanks and 1-1 on his bio. Does he have anything for his air? No. But he does have 4 Marauders loaded up in this medevac. Wonder if he's going to be able to be doing something along those lines. He's going to be taking both of those. Oh my gosh!
Ooh, we're going to see another big drop here.
Yeah, that's a pretty big drop. Yeah, he is going to be pushing out towards the 4th expansion. I think he's going to be able to take that out.
He's going to completely deny this base right here. This is actually great. Wow. Nice play by Dwango here.
Man, Dwango's really taking advantage of these drops. Finally going to be throwing down his guys, but good reaction time with Changalishis going to be lifting it up and moving his command center out of the way. But
I don't think he's going to have enough time. There's actually so many Marines here. I don't think he's going to get it away.
I don't think so either. I mean, right now, that thing is going down, baby. That's right. Boom, baby. It goes down in a blaze of glory. But don't go into the planetary. Oh, run. Oh my gosh! No, run!
Oh, yes. He's actually losing so much. Oh, okay. No, don't! Just turrets and planetaries.
Oh my gosh!
He actually lost like a few Marines there. I mean, it's not a big deal. He's actually picking up at a reasonable time here, and he's just gonna leave.
Oh, just run! Just run! Run away! You did a good enough damage. Now go back. Oh, but Changalishis doesn't like this, and he's going to be reacting towards this. He's going to be moving out his main army at the front of the map. He doesn't do a scan. He's going to be sieging up behind, and there goes the Vikings. The Vikings are going to be taking out Dwango's air. So this is going to be a huge advantage for Changalishis right now. I mean, the fact that he's going to be, getting air dominance in this, going to be able to get range in for those siege tanks. Going to be able to whittle down this siege tank line. That's the beauty of, having Vikings doing the, the pretty much just, but what is this?
Absolutely, he's definitely getting a huge positional advantage here because he had a higher Viking count, and that's actually so important when you're doing these weird siege tank wars. If you have the higher Viking count, you actually win the game, because once you have air control, all you have to do is slowly creep tanks from the back forward and just slowly encroach on this airspace until you can just completely crush the siege tank line.
Yeah, and we can see that Changalishis does have a 200 army right now, and right now everybody's got 200 army, but right now the amount of Vikings in this battle right now is completely in Changalishis' favor. And, you know, he's going to be able to just keep on moving forward his siege tanks. Oh, he's going to even be taking out a couple medevacs. Oh, man, he's going to be cleaning up the entire Air Force of Dwango. Oh, man, this is going to be tough for him. Oh, he's going to be losing a couple Marauders in the mix. Oh, man, this is just bad news because this brush is giving him the ability just to move up just a little bit more. And then, boom, there goes all the siege tanks.
We are seeing quite a bit of disorganization by Dwango here. I mean, he should give up this position. He lost the position. He should give up and re-siege closer to his bases. Because right now he's actually super vulnerable to drops once again. And not only that, but he's actually going to lose this fight if he stays here. He's just going to lose. And not only that, but he keeps rallying more and more Vikings one by one from these starports. So every time a Viking shows up to the front, it gets taken out. So he's losing Vikings over and over, and he's not amassing a bigger army to be able to take out this huge flock of Vikings here.
Yeah, and even right now, though, I mean, luckily, he's smart enough to be taking his 4th expansion. Even though he may be, you know, losing this position, he knows that, all right, if you're going to be taking this position, I might as well macro up a little bit more, get another expansion out, and such. But right now, it just seems that it seems like, wow, Dwango is going to be making 5 medevacs out of the gate. I wonder if he's going to be doing another Doom drop on Changalishis right now.
That's really interesting. I mean, at this point, drops are very risky. I mean, you're risking a lot of money, a lot of gas, and a lot of units that are not at your front line to defend, and that could potentially get taken out by this huge flock of Vikings.
I think it's all about placement in this game right now, so.
We're seeing some creative dropping here by Changalishis. He's dropping on these siege tanks to do a little bit of damage. It's very nice, but Dwango needs to repair these tanks.
Needs to do something.
Yeah.
But those medevacs are finished right now, and oh my gosh, look at this. He's got 7 medevacs just chilling in the back. Is he going to be utilizing any of these medevacs anytime soon? Because the Vikings are at the front. And pretty much their main job right now is to be able to give vision to the siege tank line. And right now, I mean, it's anybody's. Oh, but look at this. He's stocking up all of these medevacs with all of these units. Wow, I mean, this is quite a lot here. I mean,
this is actually a huge number, and he's bringing the Vikings with him, which are going to help a little bit when the big Viking flock does show up, but
oh my gosh, this is going to be devastating to Changalishis. I mean, he is going to be moving to that same drop area. I guess Changalishis did not learn his lesson from the previous drop. Oh my gosh, look at all of this right here. I mean, he's going to be dropping right.
All of this production is going to go down immediately.
Oh man, this is so sad for Changalishis. Changalishis is going to be losing so much right now with all of these Marines going in and stimming in to his base. Going to be taking out all of the production facilities, taking out the supply depots. Going to be supply blocking Changalishis. Boom, there it goes. Oh, but he does do an engagement right now. He is going to be pushing the front. He's going to be dropping all of his Vikings in the front, while Dwango is going to be just cleaning up the main with all of these Marines. But the fact that all of those Vikings did go down, you know, from Changalishis, and the fact that he is supply blocked and not going to be able to, you know, remake his army is devastating to Changalishis. And unfortunately, Dwango's going to be, like, just taking this game with all of the Marines and medevacs. Oh, man, Changalishis right now is so far behind. He's just lost so much right now. I mean, I love the way that Dwango is moving around the map right now, is that he's solely attacking all of the supply depots, completely supply blocking him. Oh man, great play by Dwango.
Yeah, Dwango's actually playing so well. He's actually even going to move his whole army in the front here. So he's going to do a 2-pronged attack, kind of just to secure the win here. I mean, there's nothing at all that Changalishis can do anymore. Like, once this drop wasn't stopped, again, because he didn't learn his lesson from the last drop that did a lot of damage, even though he was exploiting the same exact thing that Changalishis did to begin with, you know, the same exact move, but he didn't have proper defense against his own move. So this is actually just a huge mistake, and he's actually going to lose right now.
Yeah, this is devastating to Changalishis. I mean, Changalishis is going to be trying to re-macro up, but unfortunately it's not going to be enough. I mean, he's going to be taking out this planetary fortress. Or is he? I don't know. But like, still, Changalishis finally throws up the GG. Oh man, epic win by Dwango.
Very, very impressive game by Dwango. I mean, I'm so impressed that he adjusted his just placements to prevent losing from the same. Because I'm sure that loss felt shitty, and like for me, that would put me on tilt a little bit, where like I'd be get really frustrated and be like, oh, I have to do like a completely different build. I have to do something like completely insane. I have to all in this game or something like that. He just calmly did the exact same build and just realized, hey, all I needed to do was send a couple Marines that way to stop the drop. That's all I needed to do. He did it, and it went extremely well for the rest of the game for him.
Yeah, and right now, I mean, now it's just 1-1. Dwango and Changalishis, it's going to be going into Game 3. Oh, man, I'm so excited for this game. Like, oh, man. Just to see Dwango come back from being a silver player, working his way up to being a gold player, finally challenging other top gold players. Oh, man, this is getting really exciting for me.
This is a really, really close matchup. I'm actually very excited because this next game is gonna be all of it.
Oh man, and you can definitely check out all of these games both on our Killshot website, also on YouTube at Longshot StarCraft. Also, we have a Reddit channel as well, so definitely check out that. And also, I also have a Facebook as well, so you can all check out that stuff before we go to Game 3. If you guys want to check out the results, so definitely check us out on those channels. So, anything else, Kaleido, before we go to Game 3?
You can follow me on Twitter at TRKaleido.
That's right. And also, I have Twitter as well. That's KS Longshot, so definitely check that out. And, dude, Game 3. See you there.